Nobody clocked me on my hair. I just washed it. Just a big disclaimer before we begin. I am not a pro or licensed dietitian or nutritionist. I'm not a pro fitness instructor or trainer at all. I am just here to simply share my own personal experiences, and what works for me may not necessarily work for you. I believe every body is different. Every body works and functions in a different way. But at the end of the day, what I really would like is for you to be inspired or encouraged to find your own fitness journey, your own fitness path that works for your body. So let's just get on right into it. First, we're gonna be talking about exercise. It's a mental health check. This is not about making yourself feel bad. Say you wake up and you're just not physically in a great space. There are some days when I'm on my period and my cramps are like, we're not working out today. Don't overwork your body. Learn to listen to your body and do not make yourself feel bad. Do not guilt yourself if you have to have a skip day. That is totally okay. The second thing is making sure you don't compare yourself to the people in the YouTube videos or the fitness monologues or people on even social media. This is all about making sure you go at your own pace because progress is not linear. So do not compare yourselves. In the last year or so, I've been running significantly more. I really wanted to train for my half marathon. I believe running is an incredibly great exercise for you. It's a great source of cardio. It gets rid of unwanted fat. It works out every part and muscle of your body. I run about 2 to 3 times a week, and the most that I will run at a time is about 10 miles. That's like the most. That's like if I'm truly feeling it. And the minimum is about a 5K, so that's about 3 miles. However, if you are just starting out with running, it feels like death. I was not a great runner growing up, and I grew up in a family that like ran. We did the turkey trots, we did the 4th of July 5Ks, we did the charity runs. I hated it. I couldn't even run half a mile without literally killing myself. Only thing that I can tell you is you just have to keep doing it. Running will never be easier for you until you just do it. There's no secret, here's how to make running fun. No, it won't be fun at first. It'll feel awful, but you just have to keep doing it. The more you do it, the more you'll become a psychopath and learn to love it. When you are first starting out, what I suggest is to start with 1 mile. Just master 1 mile. When you feel comfortable running 1 mile, bump it up to 2. Just the more you do it, like I said, the more that you will love it, the more you'll feel comfortable with it. And another side note is right now I live in Seoul, which is a big city. So all of my big city girls can relate to this. When you live in a big city, you just tend to walk more. You walk to work, you walk to the subway station. I walk when I meet my friends, I walk when I'm with my friends. So I walk significantly more than when I lived in Michigan in like a suburban area. So I didn't walk as much because there was just no need. I drove everywhere. But just making sure you are walking regularly, moving your body is very important. So for me, setting up a schedule is very important. I'm just a type A planner, so that's just important for me mentally. But I alternate between an upper body day and a lower body day. So for example, 1 week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be upper body, Tuesday, Thursday will be lower body, and then I will alternate that in the next week. Making sure that you have a schedule, ensure that you are working out each muscle and portion of your body, so you're not just doing the same thing over and over, because then that progress is just stagnant. I think switching up like forces your body to work out new muscles and to train them. My personal workout routine right now is I do 15 to 30 minutes of full body HIIT cardio. I do about 10 to 20 minutes of targeted area workouts. So for example, that could be a booty workout or an upper body workout, arm work. And then I finish off with 10 to 15 minute abs. This year, I personally increased the intensity of my workouts. That's why I think I've noticed more muscle and tone in my body. But again, if you don't like cardio or HIIT workouts, that's just not for you, then don't sweat it. You can find other ways that are good for your body. There's YouTube dance workouts, there's like TikTok dance workouts, there's other things that you can try that are more suitable for your body. And the last thing that I'm going to say about workout is that it would be really beneficial for you to find a friend to keep you accountable. I love working out with my friends. I think it's great because you feel more motivated. Someone is watching you, you're watching them, and you just push each other and motivate each other. And I think that's really important. I work out with my friend Helen, who lives all the way in America, and we just work out on FaceTime. I also have a friend Charlotte here who we go over running with once a week. And it just makes sure that when you feel lazy, when you feel down, you can just push yourself and motivate yourself to the next level by working out with a friend. Okay, next portion we're gonna be talking about diet. And I hate that word. I don't like dieting. I don't believe in them. But if you believe in them and if that works for you, That's your call. Another mental health check before we talk about this. Again, if you eat like shit for a day, that's all right. Don't make yourself guilty because you ate like shit for a day. You know, life is short, it goes on. You're not gonna gain like 1,000 pounds from it. Don't make yourself feel bad. The worst thing that you can do is to create a toxic relationship with food. That's not okay. So the one thing that I did significantly this year is I snacked less. I used to snack a lot. I used to snack when I watched Netflix or a movie, or you know, I was with friends or whatever. But then when I moved to Seoul, and I think a big part of this is I didn't grow up with Korean snacks. I grew up mostly in America. So I just didn't like the Korean snacks that were available to me. So I just snacked less, really. But once I snacked less, I noticed a comparable difference in my body. I felt much lighter, and the workouts and the exercises that I did felt much easier for me to do. And the second thing that I'm going to be talking about is minimizing flour. Now hear me out. This is really tricky because I really try not to be that pricky bitch who's like,
I'll never eat flour, I'll never have pasta or bread because that is just unhealthy. I'm just the healthiest bitch alive, I'll never eat flour.
That's bad. I don't want to be that bitch, but I definitely try not to eat as much flour as an everyday basis. Really thought of flour and bread and stuff like that as like an everyday staple. But then I did more research on this. Especially pure white flour, it has really little to no nutritional value for you, unlike other carbohydrates like, you know, meats and other things like that. I eat it every once in a while or once the opportunity presents itself. And I truly, you know, if my friends want to get a burger, I'm not like, ooh, I don't eat flour, but I will eat one but that's okay. I can do that. But if I'm just by myself and just vibing at home, I choose not to do it. And over time, I don't know what's so weird, my stomach rejects it sometimes. If I eat too much flour, I just shit myself all over the place. But minimizing flour has definitely changed the game for me in terms of toning up and building muscle in my body. So that's pretty much the tips that I have found that have really changed the game for me and my body, making sure that I slimmed down, I toned up, and I built a lot of muscle. The goal right now is not to look skinny or to lose weight. I feel like once you make that the goal, I was afraid that if I gained weight, I would feel bad about myself, because weight gain and weight loss can fluctuate. It will happen throughout my life, and I just have to kind of be okay with it and just love my body for what it is. So that has never been the goal. Goal in life always is to look strong and to look fit and to look healthy, and making sure that I eat good, clean, healthy food, especially once I get older. Once my friends have gotten older and have gotten more health issues, they're always telling me, oh, I should have exercised more when I was younger. I should have ate better food. I should have ate more clean food. It's always nice to indulge in those things every once in a while, like 20% of the time. The other 80% of the time, I really do like to make sure that I am eating healthy and that I like to eat those healthy things because I like to take care of my body. But remember, I think everyone looks beautiful. I think everyone should do whatever feels good for them, how they feel happy. And I hope that this video has ensured that you want to feel that way, that you want to look the best that you can, actually health-wise feel the best that you can too.